G'day and welcome back to our Hearts of Iron 4 run as the French. So we're going to pick on the state of Japan next. We're going to take all our land back from them. And then after that we'll just keep going top to bottom. Whoever keeps becoming ward leader will be forced to capitulate. So the state of Japan. They're on 90%. We don't have air superiority here, but I get the feeling I sent these guys in during the break. I did. Good. Expected arrival a couple of days. Fine. Well, when they arrive, we'll nuke Tokyo. In the meantime, there's this giant allied blob over here that we want to disappear. Sort of communist Indians over there. Are they on the border with Tibet? Alright. Well, we got to wait for our guys to arrive, so hopefully they're auto-deploying their way over there. Yep, they're getting to the nearest port. There you go. It's starting to arrive. And the Dutch are starting to leave. Should be okay. We're going to go here and then push through. So, you know, maybe tell them to wait once they get there. Wait until there's enough numbers that we don't get counter-attacked. Low manpower, yeah. True. Missing strategic bombers. Lost convoy. Air wings without missions. Well, it's after the 20th. Let's see who can actually reach up here. Those fighters cannot. Those fighters can, and these fighters can. These fighters can. These guys... fighters as well. They can actually reach that far. Cool. Well, let's get everybody doing all the missions. Japan's air turns green, and how do we not have air superiority? It was green. Just not quite high enough. Okay. Wait to shoot down a few of their fighters then. First of our guys coming into Nagasaki. Supply issues all over the place. Although, who the hell are you guys and why are you standing around? Alright, just add them all on there. They'll redirect. You better field hospitals that we're not using because we don't have the manpower. Alright, they're going to the port to try and get through. I would rather just went for a bit of a run through his land. Something like that. Spread them out down here. Presumably, once they get through this front, there isn't going to be anybody really there. It's got the Philippines defending. They're moving. They will take a while. Hopefully, going through that empty province to start. They are. Good. So those supply issues will hopefully disappear once we get further over. Could land them here and bust them out. Nah. That's where Japan usually lands, isn't it? There and there. Alright, keep an eye on the supply out here. It's starting to get bad, so we need them to start marching. Start retaking our cities. So the Japanese don't want to do a straight crossing. It's only a colonial garrison of the Dutch. Alright, why are you not moving yet? Got air superiority. Wow. This fighters didn't last long. Alright, there goes Tokyo. Atomic bombing of Tokyo. Should take him down pretty quickly, because that was his only actual city. He's on 63. Well, we're just going to keep bombing Tokyo. Not going to bomb our own stuff. Down to 51. Yeah, going to have to drop a ton. We have 100 nukes. Let's just keep doing these 2 at a time. Down to 39. Probably see our army come marching over before we finish bombing them. $27. One more round should do it. Talk about radioactive wasteland. Alright, that nearly does it. We can get him down another 5%. Let's just do it. Alright, bottoms him out. And let's get somebody else running past here. Into the mushroom cloud. Still got green supply. Right on it. And the Dutch just walked away. It's not a good sign. Let's go around that way. And we'll send these 8 here, actually, through Hiroshima. Alright, cut his island in half. Get these 6 to... not that way. Nah, whatever. They'll get there eventually. He'll probably beat us into Hiroshima. But in here now we could probably grab some CAS if we have any. That's our entire list, so no, screw it. I'm not going to go looking for them. Got supply up here, got supply all along the line. So, should be able to do a ton of damage here. Want to separate these guys. Attack from 2 directions. Take Hiroshima. And these guys... we'll get into Tokyo before we do this, probably. So let's grab these 17. Make sure they're doing that. Grab these 2 to come up here and head down to Osaka without straight crossing penalty. These guys can come up. Hit him from behind. So this guy is coming in directly. This guy will come in from the next province over. We'll open up the front more for these 25 to actually be used. Yeah, the Gascon. Alsace class. Alright, we in Tokyo yet? Anyway. Probably capitulate as soon as we get there. Forward! You. It's trying to get him... well, they're capitulating now anyway. Oh, good. That's the end. I was going to go till the end of the war. Thought we'd have to do Australia and everyone as well. Well, we did by far the most. So, we want to start with making our font large. So, let's go for Russian Federation. Take all states. What else do we have out this side? Finland and Sweden. Take all the stuff. Iraq and Iran. Not going to do any more puppets. God, that was annoying. Alright, Norway. Sorry, Norway. What do we get? Thousands more. We should be fine here. Belgium is obviously ours. Switzerland. Completely forgotten we started this war with Switzerland. Take them. That guy is already ours. We want Spain and Portugal. And we want the rest of Japan. It should only be 1 or 2 provinces. Portugal. Take them. UK. Up here. Let's go ahead and take all of his. Bunch of land all around the place. Republic and Italy, we need to take everything, because that's Africa. We also got Liberia. Liberia came into the war, didn't they? Apparently not. I'm sure they were in the war, because they had this whole section. Alright, South Africa. Probably just because they haven't actually capitulated, right? Okay then. In that case, we'll take Canada. And I don't believe... Well, Denmark was in the war. Alright, gives us them. Ireland, clearly, we need to take. And then the US. So we have crazy numbers of factories. It costs us 3,000, that'll put us over. But let's take his eastern states and then worry about the rest afterwards. Need to make sure we can get down to Mexico. Don't particularly care about his islands, so we'll keep going on the mainland, what do they call it? Continental US, until we're not allowed to take any more. Alright, so that's going to be the end of our turn. Who else gets a turn in this round? Satellited the Philippines, that's annoying. Was that Greece? Netherlands set up puppet in Australia, in China. China we would have liked to get. Marshall Islands. Okay. So now we should hopefully be able to take most of the rest of this. Probably not. Let's take the mainland. Yeah. Nearly. We can do this and then can't even take Bahamas. Alright. Hopefully Greece wasn't allowed to do anything else. Midway, Samoa, Bermuda, and the Line Islands. That's reasonable. Now it's really going to start tying us down. Alright, we'll make this one pass. He takes a few islands, and then we can get everything else. Although, for some reason, it doesn't let you click on it anymore. Fine. Phoenix, Palau, Atu, Panama, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Trinidad, and in Australia, we're allowed to take all the important bits, starting Perth, Pilbara, Central, Ayr, Arnhem Land, Carpentaria, Victoria, Tasmania, and New Guinea with some islands. Solomons. Alright, I think that's everything done. Cool. Alright, sort this out, guys. 500% war score for that. Or, what do you call it? World tension. So is it Pax Romana, Pax Britannica, Pax Americana? What are we going to be? Pax Francia? Pax Français? There we go, 229 states for us. Greece took 9, things were annexed. Philippines, Australia, China, and the US were puppeted. That China should be Pretty small China though. Yeah. So it was actually just one province. It was just looked big because everything was handed over to it. So there's a few things left that aren't ours yet, like bloody South Africa. Do we have... No armies in Africa. Of course we do, just wasn't zoomed in far enough. Alright, which army is this? This one. Okay, let's split these guys in half. We'll separate these. Charles de Gaulle can be promoted. He'll lose his tank ability, that's fine. Charles de Gaulle, buddy, you are going to destroy South Africa. And you'll do it with that stupid grin on your face. Alright, they shall capitulate. Alphonse Georges will go and line up against Saudi Arabia. Something like that. Who's this? Maurice Gamelin. Well, we own all of this. So Tibet's the closest. Let's split him in half as well. And you can have new commander, Jean Canrobert, who's a field marshal. You, buddy, are going to go do Tibet. Wish there was a just move in from every side sort of command. Guess that should do the job though. Alright, and then you are going to line up on Nepal. Go for that. These guys are over here. Alright. They can jump ahead a bit. Go on the front to... Yeah, we'll just do Panama. Go on the front to there. And march on down there. And these guys are the ones in Japan. Nothing left in Asia except New Zealand. Okay. Well then, these guys are going to be in Australia. I don't know the best way to do this though. I guess we set up a front here to make them come to the right place and be kind of spread out. But then we're going to have to put them in, what have we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ports, 10 each, and they'll invade New Zealand. Alright, sort that out later. So, free military factories. We have another 100 free factories, which we will use to create towed artillery, strategic bombers, fighters, tactical bombers. I think I've already set them up though. Alright, what? Strategic bombers, tactical bombers. And strategic bombers. And there's really no point worrying about the rest of these, so let's just turn these ones on. And then be done with it, because all the repairs are going to have to happen before we can use them anyway. So many civilian factories, 771. Not bad. Don't care about dockyards, imports, lots of planes in reserve, nothing in basic training. Oh, you got 2 million manpower now. Got more when you won the war. Okay. Resistance to occupation. Shouldn't actually be a thing anymore. So we're not occupying anymore, they're ours. We can invite Panama. Sure. They've just turned communist as we set up the front line. It's a lot of planes in Panama. It's ours, but we can't see who's in there. It's the US, all waiting for orders. The US doesn't exist anymore, so how does that work? Oh, they do still exist out here. Did somebody force them to change. Improving with Liberia. It's Papua Netherlands. Okay. Well, that makes sense then. He's got way too many planes for what he's going to be capable of. He has 15,000 planes. He's still got a huge army, relatively. Okay. Well, we need to start fabricating on the people that we'll be able to declare war on. So, that's going to be Tibet. Justify the war goal. And Nepal. It's going to be Nepaling war. This Bhutan. And what else was it? Saudi Arabia. Wait, well, no, we'll get them ready. Shouldn't take 2 months to get through Saudi Arabia. Let's go ahead and do Yemen and Oman. And then we wanted to destroy Mexico, but they are already having the coup underway. Supporting growth political party, so that's high. Then the coup is only a couple of months off. Well, we get 2 months after, so that should be fine. It's just, I don't know, if we conquer them or if they become part of our faction, either way it'll work out for us. Alright, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and hope to see you again soon. See you later.